What's up, MP?
It's about game time. Bring the pain time.
Coming down the stretch, I bet it's tough for teams on the bubble to not get a little antsy, Clark.
Well, for me, B.A., this is where veteran leadership comes into play and is so critically important. They're the ones that can guide the ship and keep a team focused on what it needs to be focused on and striving to play its best basketball at this time of year.
And we'll send you courtside for the record-breaking buzz on MP.
Thanks, guys. As you know, he recently moved into second all-time for career three-pointers made. He said it was an honor to pass Ray Allen, but says his work isn't done yet. Steph Curry, you're next on his list. Back to you guys.
Chasing history. Thanks. And a few games ago, we talked about MP's desire to be seen as a highly competitive team on the road this season. This is MP's mantra right now.
And MP and his team have to be feeling great about how they've played on the road lately. They've handled business and proven they aren't intimidated by any team's fan base. We will see if they can continue being successful away from home.
Now, New York starting five. Marcus Sasser is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's MP. And it's Hollins in at the four. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Now here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
The defense has to understand the scouting report on MP. He can make you pay from deep.
Well, you look at how the Knicks built this team, Clark. Some astute all-in trades.
Yeah, you know, New York spent years, B.A., building their draft assets. They cast them in on some all-star level guys, and we're seeing the fruit of that kind of work.
Pass to MP. This one for three. And again, New York with the triple.
Off to a perfect start, and you can see their confidence growing.
Inside. And finished off by Kessler.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to getting the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time. 4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Haley's shot is off. Knicks leading by 4. MP outside. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. MP's got 13.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Kessler. Counted.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
On the wing, MP. He's covered by Kessler. And the basket by MP.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Bring music, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
Here's Bailey. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. Fires the three. And it's MP with a rebound. The Knicks have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Out of bounds, it'll be Utah's ball. And let's use this time to take a look at the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, MP.
He's made himself the cornerstone of their offensive efforts recently, and he's providing for his squad in every regard on that end of the floor. Scoring, passing, picks, you name it, he's doing it.
Dadier, he's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Sasser. Jazz trail by 7. Pass to Branham. 1:11 left in the first. And we've got a moment to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Mitchell Robinson.
And the last couple of months, the rebounding totals have taken a bit of a dive for him. Let's see if he can refocus and put more effort on the glass.
MP shot is good.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And it's Utah with the ball. Trailing by 10. Pass to Bailey. Marking it from long range. Utah with another miss. For New York, they've got 7 of 8 in the basket. From deep, MP. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And that one's good. Markkanen.
Impressive awareness from Markkanen. I mean, down on the block there, really good job of using his height to get his shots off.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. MP's got 25 points in the game.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Here's Collier. Still no points. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Bailey for 3. Kessler. It's good on the putback.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
MP getting it done for New York. 7 3-pointers so far. He is completely dialed in from range. Back after this. Called by Doug Christie. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pistons had a huge game. He added 61 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Kyle Filipowski is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then it's Bailey. That's the group for Utah right now. Markkanen outside. Bridges on the double. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Bailey. Utah moving the ball around. 3-pointer. Back to Filipowski. And here's Markkanen. Launches a 3. And it's New York with a rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds now.
He's been an absolute non-factor. 0 factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
And again, New York with the triple.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the 3-point shot.
Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Outside McBride. And here's MP from outside. Drops in the 3. MP's got 12 points now in the quarter.
MP doing a nice job with the quick catch and shoot, not wanting to waste those touches.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
It's Markkanen on the wing. Lets it go from deep. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside McBride. Pass to MP. He shoots. The rebound by the Jazz. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
There's the 3. Good. He hits again.
Up and up he goes as he continues this sensational season. Now closing in on second most points in a single campaign.
And with the way he has manhandled defenses all year long, you have to think he'll make a good run for it. And finished off by Kessler.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Substitutions on the court.
16 seconds left in the first half. Out to the right wing. 4 seconds left. Over to the wing with 2 seconds left. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Assertive play. He attacks the miss and sends it home.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Knicks just dominating this one. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Now, someone on this set, I believe, actually won Rookie of the Year. But, geez, it was so long ago. Memory fails.
It wasn't me.
You know, And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the New York Knicks.
They love to run. At times, it looks like a...
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
On the floor for New York, we've got Mikal Bridges. Also, Marcus Sasser out there. OG Anunoby out there with MP. And it's Hollins in at the 4-man position. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. No one covering. Branham's got 6 points.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." Back over to you guys.
No quit. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. From the arc, another one falls. Amazing.
A monumental accomplishment. He has now overtaken his own second-place mark for the most points in a single season.
Well, it keeps on moving the needle. We knew this was a special season for him, and this is one more reason why. And finished off by Kessler.
Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
And here's MP from outside. Connects from downtown. MP's got 55.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
It's hard to find a more impactful player in a complementary role than OG Anunoby.
Yeah, you're speaking facts right there. He's a switchable defender. Offensively, he's at his best spotting up, and he can attack in transition effectively. I mean, I think he's the kind of player that not only does every team want, he's the kind of guy that every team needs.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Markkanen's checked in for Bailey, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And guys, it's something that he's going to have to work on more and more because he's still not getting the kind of shooting percentage he would like from the line.
MP right side. Sinks that one from the post. MP's got 57 points.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Pass to Markkanen.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Takes a three. The Knicks pull it in. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Let's go with a three. And good! There's another! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Markkanen outside. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Branham for three. Hits the three-pointer. Branham's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Now here's MP. Lets the three fly. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Branham. 9 points in the game. Takes the three. Another three for Utah.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
From deep, MP nails it from 3.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Kessler passes to Branham. Launches it. And it's New York with a rebound.
This is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole squad.
And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Markkanen. Utah has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Fires the three. It could go. And so it's the New York Knicks in total control. Up by 29 going into the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More 2K action in just a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass.
Take the switch here. Kessler's checked in. Now a timeout called by Utah. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin.
All right, MP. Great win in front of a rowdy fan base. How were you able to block out the noise and come out victorious?
I covered my ears. No, yeah. Utah's no joke. I was saying in my pregame video that these fans remind me of fans in Europe. Did you see the video?
Oh, sorry, I didn't have time.
You gotta watch the videos, Jennifer. That's my whole thing. But yeah, and you too. MP's out of bounds. Look me up on socials. I'm serious. Everybody, you'll love what we're doing.
Sounds great, MP. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna watch the socials.
Yeah, you are.
Over to you, BA.
All right, Jennifer, thanks very much. Thank you.
Saying we got another hour till takeoff at least.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, man, they calling it a once-in-a-lifetime storm.
You ever notice how they use that more than they used to?
Yeah. Hey, listen, I heard we're not going to get in until 4 a.m. That's if we're lucky. I don't see how y'all play games after stuff like this.
It ain't easy.
That's it. No inspirational message, nothing about mind over matter, no pain, no gain.
We're human. We're gonna be tired after sitting on this plane all night. No sleep. Being in this business means taking that tired and pushing through it. Turning that weakness into a strength.
Okay, but how?
Depends. Sometimes it slows you down, yeah, sure. But it can get you back in more of a half-court fundamentals mindset. That can get you back on track till you're ready to go full speed again.
How do you think the guys who hate flying handle this?
I mean, look at them. This is way worse for them. I mean, they just want to get it over with. Now they're sitting around thinking about it all night. Ugh.
What do you do when there's a big delay like this?
Oh, me? I sleep. You got any more questions, bro?
Nah, I'll let you go ahead and get your beauty rest.
Bet.
According to MP's social media feed, the team's plane was stuck on the tarmac for 6 hours due to inclement weather, and apparently they only checked into their hotel early this morning, so it'll be very interesting to see how they perform after a night of little to no sleep.
We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Well, not too long ago, MP has been very outspoken about them needing to win on the road. He feels like that's the ultimate test of this team, that if they can do that, they can pretty much do anything.
Well, and so far, MP is getting his wish. These guys have been nothing short of spectacular away from home. Every arena they walk into, they're the villain, and they seem to have embraced that. We'll test that theory again here tonight.
So the New York starting five, they've got MP, Bridges out there with Marcus Sasser. Then there's Ayton, and it's Anunoby in at the three, the small forward. Another season, another all-star selection for MP. It's becoming routine for him at this point.
Well, you can definitely tell he still appreciates the recognition. He's worked hard, put himself in this kind of a position, and he's nowhere close to slowing down.
Now Fox, following the three-point attempt by MP. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
The defense getting overly physical with Fox, but he makes them pay, earning the and one opportunity.
And the speed of the Aaron Fox, wow. He gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
A nice shot by MP.
Well, when MP's got that jumper working, look out.
Fox passes to Harper. Outside, Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Over MP. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
And we were just talking about this. When you comb over the accomplishments that MP has to his name already, you know, there's no arguing that he's one of the best to ever do it.
MP hadn't done enough to get to that top elite club just yet, but if he keeps going like he has, there's no doubt in my mind he'll be viewed in the same echelon as the LeBrons and Jordans of the game.
Well, look, Fox is absolutely lethal with that first step. That's why people can't stay in front of him.
The three from MP, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Fox. 9 points in the game so far. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Fox has got 12 in the game.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Utah was all business. He had 63 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios offer different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
There's no stopping that. Wembanyama with a forceful finish.
And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning the championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Here's Fox, following the basket by MP. The three, rebound by Sohan.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And that one, good. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Another miss by MP.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now Fox, following the three-point attempt by MP. There's the triple. Fox, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. And the win streak sitting in an astonishing 29 games. A monumental team achievement.
Look, you're talking about some of the all-time great teams in the history of the NBA to have a win streak of this magnitude. Gonna be fun to see if they can add one more here tonight.
Wembanyama, right side. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his third assist on the night.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this,
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We've got more in store for you right after this. We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
And New York, looking at who they've got. MP out there with Sharp. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Marcus Sasser. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. Outside, Fox. Williams sends a screen for Fox. Those three-pointers off the mark. New York's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. A three from MP. And again, New York with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs. Harper comes in for Stephon Castle. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Harper's shot's good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And here's MP for three. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 28 points for the game.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Wembanyama with it. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Vassell. Spurs passing it around. To stand, the Thunder were the rare young team to win it all. But championship teams usually have a lot of veterans. Why is that? I mean, like, how do you explain that role?
Well, look, the more you know, the more you've been through certain situations, the easier it is to react effectively in that situation. You'll see guys be ahead of a play. Why? Because they've seen that play hundreds, even thousands of times developing that young guys haven't. So experience certainly helps.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals, and he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Back to you, Kevin.
Very confident. Thanks so much for the report, Allie.
Well, you know, Vassell has shown significant improvement as a passer since entering the league.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Spurs trail by 7. Pass to Bryant. Here's Fox. Wembanyama up top. Defended by Sharp. 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Here's Harper. They get the rebound. The kick out to Fox. Back to Vassell. And it's off from three-point range. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs in their last game, a loss to Toronto. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Anunoby against Vassell. Out to the right wing. Here's Harper. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
And here's MP for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Bryant against MP. And Bryant kicks to Vassell. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Anunoby finds MP. And the Knicks good for 2.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Back from outside, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so we conclude the first half. It's the Knicks. They lead by 13. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Great. And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days? And going back to the game we're all watching here, how incredible has MP been through this first half? Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. De'Aaron Fox out there with Harper. And it's Vassell in at the 3 slot. And that's the 5 to begin the second half for Mitch Johnson. The Knicks leading by 15. For the 3, good on the 3-point shot. MP's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
The kick out to Fox. And the 3 off target. And for the Knicks, they're shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime, making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Harper sets a pick for Vassell. Pass to Sohan. Looking to end the run, and the dunk by Sohan.
Wow, Sohan just erupts off the floor for the dunk. A reminder of how athletic he is.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. The Knicks making a switch here. Daudier's checked in. And so it's New York with it. Some nice passing by New York here. And yep, another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Pass to Sohan. A rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Down low, Sohan likes to bully you. That's where he can excel.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Now, Stan, there's a lot to like about the versatile game of Jeremy Sohan.
Well, look, Kevin, Jeremy Sohan is a guy that everybody's going to want. Jeremy Sohan can fit in anywhere. He's a great defender. He's got great toughness. He rebounds the ball, and he can pass and handle for a big guy. Who wouldn't want Jeremy Sohan?
Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Fox feeling it out a bit. To the paint. Here's Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
Quick lift off the floor there. Jeremy Sohan.
The 3 from MP. The rebound by the Spurs. Fox passes to Sohan. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Sohan's got 8 here in the quarter.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done.
MP, we've all seen the video. You were stuck on the runway for hours last night, only getting into town in the early morning. But you came away with the win. Talk about it.
Nothing you can do about the weather, right? Yeah, we knew we had to dig a little deeper tonight, and we were able to work together and find another gear when we needed it. Just hope the people in the communities hit by the storm are coming out on the other side okay.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much, MP.
Thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. And that'll wrap it up, folks.